Well, I'm sure you guys all know what this is. This is one of those high-powered, very expensive K&N air filters for I think a 2003 to 2005 Dodge Ram truck with a 4.7 V8. I had this truck come in. The customer came in the other day for an oil change. And part of my duties when a customer comes in for an oil change is to not only check all the filters and fluids, belts, hoses, tires, and brakes, but also to recommend what the customer could need to buy to help maintain his vehicle. And as I'm sure you guys can see, about in the middle of this K&N air filter, and on this end too, there's a lot of dirt buildup. Now, I did sell the customer a brand new $23 air filter, which in my opinion is very expensive. That got me to thinking, for a perfectly good K&N air filter here that normally retails anywhere from $35 to $50 depending on who you buy it from. So you guys know what I did? I went out and bought myself a K&N filter recharger kit. It includes the air filter cleaner oil and the air filter oil that helps trap debris and keep it from entering the motor. So join me now as I take this K&N air filter and I apply the cleaner between the pleats, let that soak in, then I'm going to rinse it off with just regular tap water in the bathtub, then I'm going to let the filter dry out for probably an hour, then I'm going to come in with my air filter oil and apply a continuous spray of air filter oil to recharge and rejuvenate this K&N air filter. Here we are in the bathroom. I've laid the air filter in the bathtub to catch all debris and overspray from the aerosol can of cleaner and then oil. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up this box of the K&N recharge kit and I'm going to retrieve the K&N filter cleaning oil and I'm going to spray that all over the filter, making sure to get into the pleats where the dirt is trapped, and then I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. Then I'm just going to take regular cold tap water from the bathroom faucet. I'm going to rinse the filter out very good, then I'm going to let the filter dry. Well, it seems that the nice folks at K&N Air Filter have given me very detailed cleaning instructions to clean their product. It says to step 1, to liberally spray the K&N Air Filter cleaner onto both sides of the filter and allow it to soak for 10 minutes to loosen the dirt. Do not allow cleaner to dry on air filter. I would also note that if the filter's got like a lot of small seeds in it or is very soiled, you might want to take a low pressure air hose and gently clean that debris out before you apply the cleaner. Then it says to use cold low pressure water to clean from the clean side out in order to flush the dirt out of the filter. Which means you've got air entering the pleated side of the air filter like this, okay? You've got air coming through the pleated side. So the clean side would be the side that's this side, where my finger's tapping. So you would flush out from that side. You would reverse flush the air filter to get all the dirt out. The directions also mention that repeating steps 1 and 2 may be necessary to completely clean the air filter. Then it says that step 3 is to allow the filter to dry naturally and not put oil onto the filter until it is dry. Step 4 is depending if you have an aerosol bottle of oil like I do, or a squeeze bottle of oil like I don't have. This is cleaner, not oil. The instructions say to liberally apply to the crown of each filter pleat. Allow the oil to wick for approximately 20 minutes. And then to come back and touch up any light areas on either side of the filter until there's a uniform red on all areas of the filter. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to apply the spray-on cleaner, let that soak for approximately 10 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and rinse the filter using cool tap water and let that dry for however long it needs to dry until the filter is completely dry. Then I'm going to come in with my oil and oil their filter. Okay, I've moved my filter from the bathtub to the trash can to use the trash can as a pedestal, and I'm going to come in with my aerosol cleaner, holding it about 3 inches away from the filter, and I'm just going to spray it liberally onto the filter until I see that the filter media is saturated with the cleaner. Be sure to use nice overlapping sprays to apply the cleaner material to the filter media. By hindsight, I would recommend that you would do this outside because it seems that the cleaner oil spray is fairly potent. I'm doing it in my upstairs bathroom because I'm too lazy to go outside and do it the right way. I recommend you do this outside. If you don't, do it in a well-circulated area. I've got a vent fan right above me, so I had it on while I was spraying. But I've got the filter fully saturated with the cleaner oil, and now I'm going to wait about another 7 minutes, and then I'm going to come in and rinse the filter out, then I'm going to let it dry completely. It has been about 10 minutes with the cleaner soaking into the can and filter media. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to step into this bathtub. I'm going to turn on the cold water tap. Get a good flow. And I'm going to gently run it like this through the can and air filter to reverse flush all of the dirt that is trapped in the filter media. And as you guys can see, I'm getting quite a lot of dirt and debris out of this filter. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to run all over the filter, and I'm going to let it dry naturally for however long that's going to take, and then I can apply the cleaner oil. Now we have a completely dry can and air filter ready for the application of the cleaner oil. Well, not the cleaner oil, but the filter oil. It comes in an aerosol can, about 6.5 ounces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this filter, take the Mopar box off. I'm going to set the filter in the trash can at an angle like that. So I've got a good angle facing me, and since it's in the trash can, the containment of the residue oil won't be a problem. So I'm going to come in with my spray can, hold it about 3 inches away from the filter, and I'm simply going to apply the red oil to the top of every pleat as best as I can, working my way across the air filter, and when I'm done, I want a nice uniform application of red filter oil on this filter. Let's keep it in the trash can because I don't want to paint my dresser.
Do you do the reverse side?
No. One more coat.
So you spray the whole thing on it?
No, I just want a liberal application to cover all the crevices, nooks, and whatever. Okay, so now with Bizarre Furhead's assistance...
My hand's red!
Yeah, you're bleeding. Wait a minute, no you're not. Anyway, with Bizarre Furhead's assistance, we have thoroughly coated the cleaner oil on this K&N air filter. We have recharged it. We have recharged this filter. So it's ready to go, and that's how you recharge your K&N air filter. It doesn't matter if you have a flat one like this, a round one, like a circle shaped one, a conical air filter, one of these that's cut in half. Any Can-Am air filter, this is how you recharge it.